Just first, kind of starting to recap from this past weekend. Went to Georgia State, and I think Saturday was a little more adventurous than we had hoped. Um, I think as you go through the season, you're gonna have days that just kind of things don't come easy, and that was definitely a day that it was good for us to go through and to kind of see how things don't just kind of fall into your lap sometimes. And in doing that and not playing well, still able to come away with 2 wins against a pretty good team in Georgia State, says a lot to the fight and the players that we have. You know, DJ just spoke, and she was one of those that came up with some big time hits during Saturday's games. And um, first game, Alex throws a complete game and does well, and we kind of struggle a little bit scoring runs and trying to get things going, but we're able to kind of come through. In the second game, started to struggle a little bit defensively, kind of just like I said, one of those weird kind of days where things are just a little bit off, and um, to continue to fight through that game when you're not at your best, I think shows a lot in these kids, and not letting it just happen, and taking it and just realizing that to fight and grind every little bit that we have to come through and get it done. Aaliyah also had a big home run that day. Shelly had a big home run, and it wasn't just one person. It were people throughout the lineup that were able to contribute and come through. And so it was good to see. A complete effort. It definitely took a complete effort to fight through that game. Victoria Brown, came in relief, in a situation she's not used to, and having to come in a situation like that, and really threw extremely well. Went after their hitters right away, and didn't really dance around at all. And that just somebody extra coming in and contributing is very huge. Um, Sunday, kind of felt like things got back on track. Alex was very sharp in the circle. Again, Vic came in the last inning and closed it down, and she threw well again. Offensively, it looked like we were able to kind of see things a little bit easier, and got out there, and pitch by pitch were able to execute throughout the game, and it was good to kind of see after Saturday that things were able to smooth out a little bit. Not that it became easy, but it became a situation where we were able to compete and execute a little bit more. And Sunday's games were, after coming back from Saturday, it's good to see us kind of bounce back and and get things going again on Sunday. Um, Looking ahead this week, we don't have a midweek game. We'll have this week to prepare for this weekend. We head to Gainesville, and Matt's already said they're number 2 in the country. Depending on what happens with voting, it could change tomorrow. But they're a solid team. We went to Baylor a couple weeks ago, and that played a very athletic team with good pitching, and you're going to see pretty much a lot of similarities in the two teams, and their pitching and defense is big for them. Very athletic. They have 3 solid pitchers that they can throw each one, to whatever game they want to, and it's going to be a great experience for us to play another team like that again, and go in their place, their environment, get out of our comfort zone a little bit. Um, Offensively, solid, and it's what you kind of expect from a team with that kind of high caliber, high up there. But we have this week to prepare, to get ready for, and going into that, we'll turn it over to Coach Mike, who will take any questions.
First of all, don't let DJ's all shucks kind of demeanor for you. It's a it's a very competitive kid who has solidified our defense, and now what she's able to do at the plate and be the rock in the middle of that lineup is a testament to her competitive fire. Put her in the biggest moments at the biggest times, and she's going to come through. And you see her demeanor off of the field. She leads the team in prayers and Christianity and her example. Very godly person, very devoted to her faith. But she gets between the lines and she's ready to get after it. And it's not surprising to me that in the big moments, her faith, not only in her personal life, but her faith in her preparation and her faith in herself and her faith in her teammates is what she relies on. And she's a tireless worker. She's a rock as a teammate. She's always there for anybody, for her teammates. She doesn't let mistakes or bad times get her down or define her. She's a competitor. That's why she took the opportunity to go and play on the U.S. national team in the summer, because she wants to be challenged. She has the physical ability to be the best ever at that position. Not only at our school, I'm talking about in the game. She can redefine that position. And what she's able to do right now offensively is she's going to continue to develop and evolve. She's the future of this team and this program. And the game is rewarding her, and you can see her gradual improvement and how she continues to get better and better. And that's a testament to how hard she works and what a good kid she is. On the Florida series, I mean, it's a win-win. It's as fun as it gets. There's no scenario, just like last year against Oregon, that we come out of it not better. These are the series that you love to prepare for and you love to play. So our team, we're ready and ready to go, and we're gonna go have some fun with it.
Victoria, was that a matchup situation that you liked her pitching? Was it her pitching better in scrimmages, or was it we need her? We know what we can do. We need her right. I mean, what was the scenario?
Well, Coach Chris alluded to it a little bit. We didn't have it. I mean, Kylie had a little injury and that we knew about before the game, and she probably could only give us about what she gave us. Probably gave us an extra inning than we thought she could give us. And Alex she just didn't have it. I mean, pitchers, they hit a point in the season where you expect them to be robots and you expect to just keep rolling them out there, but she hit a little bit of a wall this weekend, and we'll change her practice schedule a little bit, get her a little bit more rest. What these kids do is phenomenal. I mean, that kid is double majoring. All the travel, all the preparation, all the wear. And we expect them just to go out there and be robots and just repeat the performances over and over and over again. Sometimes catches up with you. So, it's we're at the grind part of the season. You start to see the injuries. You start to see kids' bodies start to break down. You start to see uncharacteristic mistakes. And, people say, well, what happened? Well, it's a simple game. Sometimes a little ground ball to third is something that you can do in your sleep. Sometimes throwing and catching is stuff that you can do in your sleep. But when you start looking at all the circumstances surrounding it, it's not that simple. Our sport is a grind. I mean, it grinds you. You just take one game and you just do it out of the ordinary, and you just play one. You got one game a week, and you just go play it, and then and it's different. But in baseball and softball, even in Major League Baseball, it's a long season, and teams go through peaks and valleys, and you watch how they're up and down, and people look for that consistency. And really, it's about just keeping the right mindset. When you're down, stay with it. And then when you get on a roll, try to keep it with you. Victoria, she's solid. She could be as a number one or number two at 90% of the programs in the country. So it wasn't something that she's done differently. I mean, it's just waiting for the opportunity and waiting for the game to present itself to her, and it did. And she came in a tough situation and did a great job.
Could she pitch this weekend, and how was Kylie for this week?
Well, it's a rest day today for the pitchers, and we'll assess it again Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll make that decision till. You don't think I'm crazy. I know you think I'm crazy, but we'll make the decision in the bullpen before the game starts, which is way different than what they do. When you go in the bullpen, you kind of watch them warm up and you see what's going on, and it's always a game time. Ask Matt. 10 minutes before the game, he's like, I have to have the lineup. I mean, come on. And like, wait a second, 5 more pitches. And he's just sitting there, mad how nervous he is. 5 more pitches, come on, man, give me 2 more minutes.
Coach, you talked about the drawing. You guys are going on back-to-back road trips here. 3 out of the last 4 now will be on the road. Do you anticipate doing anything different this week in practice? Maybe give more rest one way or another?
Let's not, at 52 years old, I know I don't live 52, right? I'm about 82. I feel about 102. Sitting on that bus, it's for that many hours, it just. But I swear to you, I look at my girl straight in the eyes every time before we get on the bus and we get off the bus. That's not an excuse. And that shouldn't be in your mind. And that's not a reason not to get out here and fight your tails off. The best competitors in the world, to me, when they're not at their best physically, can be at their best mentally. And when people start saying, hey, you have a built-in excuse right now to just go mail it in, that's when I expect our kids to stand and fight. That's what this game is about to me. It's going to put adversity in front of you. It's going to put roadblocks in front of you. It's going to wear your body down physically. Till you're not at your best when you need it at the biggest moment. And that's when you got to win. Your will to win. Your ability to stand and fight at that moment has to be solid as a rock. we have kids that understand that and can do it. I know after doing it, I respect the hell out of people that have done it in our profession for 20 and 25 and 30 years. It just wears you down. It just physically, it wears you down. And mentally, it takes a toll on you. And these kids, they're resilient. I know after Saturday, I locked my door and I took my feel-good medicines and I hit the pillow and I just want to forget about the day. Here they come, knocking on my door. Coach, we need a meeting, we need to talk. We gotta fix this. We can't go to bed till this is taken care of. The leadership on this team is phenomenal. Really, for the last 3 or 4 years has been off the charts. How these kids refuse to just accept mediocrity. That's not what they're about. And they inspire me. They have their little deal, fight like Mike, and I tell them all the time to take that off. I pray to God that I can continue to fight like they fight. They inspire me. Those kids inspire me to keep fighting. They're amazing. They're amazing kids, and they're wonderful to be around. And I love the way they compete. And even in that inning, you know, you make 5 errors in 1 inning. And I'm telling you, I mean, I've never seen anything like that. Never seen. Can't throw the ball to first. Can't throw the ball 50 feet to the plate. Can't throw the ball from third to first. Goofball over here. She's lucky she hit that home run. Can't throw the ball down the line. You know, and it's just like a comedy of errors, and you're watching this go on. I'm just sitting there, and you're watching these kids, and I'm thinking, oh, well, today's not our day, but these kids find a way to stand and fight, and they're not going to mail it in. They come in, and they're not yelling at anybody. Why'd you do this? Come on, you gotta, come on. There's none of that stuff going on. It's just like, let's go. Next challenge, and they do it. And it's not that they come back and win. That's not what's significant to me. It's their mindset and the way that they approach the next pitch. I've never been around a team that is able to do it as well as this group. I hope not. I would hit a lot of home runs. The last time we beat them, we hit a home run in the bottom of the 8th or extra innings. Soto hit that ball off the wall. I can remember that game like yesterday. That's one of the games that never leaves my memory. I think that's why Tim wants to play us. Because it never leaves his memory either. He's a good friend of mine, and the run that they've been on has been phenomenal. I mean, probably the greatest run in the last probably 10 years or something. The run that he's on right now with that team is crazy good.
Mike, they have the reputation, obviously, of being a strong pitching team, but Florida's also averaging more than 6 runs a game. Does their hitting sort of get overshadowed with the way they swing?
No question. Offensively, that's his forte. He's gonna always have a strong pitching staff, and they're always gonna play good defense. But they know how to hit, and they can run rule you right off the bat. They rely on pitching and defense, but you look at some of their numbers, and you can watch against some very good pitchers. They put 10, 12 runs up on you in a blink of the eye. They know how to win. He knows how to win. They know how to win. It's a very good softball team, a very good softball program, and we are too. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun for us to go and learn from them. We're going to go learn a little bit about ourselves, and we're going to learn a little bit about them and how they play, and what we need to do if we want to be champions. And it's fun too. This is a series that is going to be really fun because we're not just doing it one time. They're coming back here in 18 every other year. Then we're going to go there. Then they're going to come back here. So it's going to be a series that's going to go on and on and on and on, which is a good thing.
Thank you, Coach.
No problem.